Epic gamers, new friends, future Rocket League pros, welcome to the greatest game you will ever play. Today I have a treat just for you. Here is all you need to know as a brand new free-to-play Rocket League gamer. As for my credentials, I just hit Grand Champion, which was formerly known as the highest rank in Rocket League. I have this shiny title, and trust me, I deserve it. The highest rank is now Supersonic Legend, which I'm pretty sure is fake and was created by the lead designer of Fortnite when Epic Games took over. So basically what I'm telling you is I'm pretty good. Good enough to teach you a thing or two, but not even close to good enough to make you wallow in self-pity. You're being overwhelmed with a lot of videos from the best players in the world right now, and they don't know you like I do. I know where you're at. A measly 1,000 hours ago, I was the same as you. You think I don't remember? You think I don't remember not being able to hit the ball? It haunts me. Listen, I got your back. So trust me when I say these will be some easy to understand and helpful tips for you. And there are a lot of you. So smash that like button and subscribe to join me on the journey of becoming the thing my parents feared most. An influencer. And now we're on to the practical tips. Now the biggest one I have for you focuses on the thing that matters most in this game. And a lot of people think it's their car. So they'll hit Y or triangle and they'll drive around looking at their car and all the different things that they're doing and having a good old time. But you're wrong. The thing that matters is what you see when you hit Y again. The ball. This is called ball cam, and it will make your life a whole lot easier. When the ball is moving all over the field and you're confused as to where you are and where the ball is, this is your saving grace to bring you back to center. And it helps a lot when you're trying to hit the ball. If you're coming at the ball out of ball cam, it's really easy to miss it just because you're focusing on your car and you're confused. But if we circle back around with ball cam on, this is the center of focus and it makes it a lot easier to make good contact with the ball. Ball cam is your friend. Use it all the time. There are situations where you won't want to use it, but you shouldn't be worried about those right now. Focus on the ball. I did some research, and I've learned that you have 3 options as your starting car. By the way, you get to this screen by navigating to the garage in the main menu and then clicking on Customize Car. Now, every pro player you watch is going to tell you to use the Octane, because it is widely considered to be the best and most consistent car in the game. And they're right. But listen, I hope that this game is still about having fun. So let's go through your 3 options and figure out which car is best for you. Are you basic? Did you like Hot Wheels? Are you convinced after your first game of Rocket League that you will be a professional player by the end of the year? Okay, cool man. Use the Octane, I guess, whatever. Are you an absolute alpha? Do you wish that the goal of Rocket League looked a lot more like bumper cars than like scoring a bouncy ball into a net? Do you yell when you are alone in your room just in case someone hears you and quivers in fear? Slap on that merc and produce fear in your enemies from the first moment they see your car on the field. Have you ever been described by a woman as a little flat? Do you enjoy taking notes on paper instead of typing them? Have you read Flat Stanley more than 0 times in your life? Do you think it's cool when your car spins even if you miss the ball? I've seen this one before. Breakout for you, my friend. Next up, I'd like to welcome you to the options menu. This will become a familiar place to you. I've got a couple tips right off the bat, but I'd also just like to say I think these are some really good settings for Rocket League. A lot of pros use settings similar to this. So consider, maybe doing a little copy paste and just throwing these settings in. But I want to highlight a couple things because I want you to blaze your own trail and your own path as well, okay? First of all, camera shake. No. Let's go ahead and turn that off, okay? Just trust me. I don't know why you're supposed to, but just trust me. Let's go ahead and do it. Next up, I think one that you can really mess with and decide what you'd like most is distance. It says controls how far your camera is behind the car. So if let's just take this all the way up. This is what this looks like. So we're really far behind the car now. I really like 270. I think it's a good mix of both. The last thing I want to highlight here is transition speed. We talked earlier about using ball cam and going in between that and car cam. This is how long it takes to flick back to the ball. So I'm going to turn this, I think it's default at 1. So I'm here, I turn off the ball. There's like a delay, you see that? And then there's a delay coming back. Now, if you're someone who gets nauseous or motion sick, you might not want to do this. But 1.5 really whips that sucker back and forth. I mean, look at that. That's crazy. I'm over here now, boom, and I'm back. Okay, that really helped me a lot. Cuts down on time, and you can get a lot more information faster. So just consider it. All right, my friends, we've covered a lot of practical tips on settings and maybe how to make gameplay more enjoyable or intuitive. You know, things like ball cam and the angle that you're looking at your car, just things like that. But I want to get into a little more of the gameplay aspect of things, just some basic tips that I think will be helpful starting out. The first one I want to talk about is boost. So you see that there's that boost meter in the bottom right corner. Now, this is really important. Boost is a very important part of Rocket League. It allows you to get a lot more power on your shots. So if I just hit this ball by flipping into it, it doesn't go very far. But if I boost and flip into it, bang, bang, baby, that ball's going all over the place. So that's good stuff. But it's really easy to just use your boost, like just expend it very quickly. So with that in mind, I want to show you where the boost is on the map and give you some tips. So in the corners, I just took that one so it's not there, but in the corners, as you can see, and in the middle of the field, there are these 100 boost pads. These fill you all the way up to 100, so I'm going to get all the way down to 0 here real quick, and then I come over this, boom, 100, really nice. But also there's these small pads. Let me get back down to 0, and as you see, I'm at 14 when I pick one up. Let's try that again. So we're at 33 now at the kickoff. When I come over this pad right here, boom, 45 boost. So these pads are really helpful. A lot of times new players will just go for big boosts, and it's good to get in that habit, but it's also good to build habits of just driving over pads when you can. If you're coming back, let's say we were on offense, I hit the ball into the corner. Oh, it looks like my teammate's going to follow up that ball. I'm going to go back, and I'm going to grab some pads on my way back. That way, now that I'm ready for defense, and I have a lot of boosts to do it. So boost is really important. That's just a little tip there. Alright, so the next thing I want to cover here is how you can get more power when you hit the ball. So for example, if I just drive into the ball like this, you see it bounces up a little bit, but it doesn't do much. Let's bring this back to the middle of the field. So my other option is I can drive and flip into it, and that gets it going, you know, much faster than just that. So you're going to want to incorporate flips into your gameplay. But then when you feel confident, you can even add boost onto that flip, and you can really get the ball moving. And just a quick little clarification here on how to use a flip. So your first jump, which you do by hitting A or X if you're on PlayStation, will take you off the ground like this. So you just jump and you come off the ground like that. But you actually have time before you hit the ground again to flip one more time. So if I'm coming up onto the ball like this, I'm actually hitting X twice very quickly. One to jump off the ground, and then one to hit the ball one more time. So I jump off the ground and boom, hit it again. Finally, friends, before we say goodbye and you go on your way and become better than me at Rocket League in your first day playing, I just want to introduce you to one safe space this game has called free play. If you hit play and you go to training and then you hit the first option of free play, you are taken to a map where you have unlimited boost as long as you have, let me show you this setting checked real quick, unlimited boost in free play, right there in gameplay. As long as you have that checked, you have unlimited boost, and this is a place where you can do whatever you want. Where you can practice, where you can talk to yourself. In my last video, I showed a clip of me singing while I was in free play. I mean, you can do whatever you want here. If you want to practice flipping into the ball like that without your teammates raging at you, or you want to practice things like dribbling when you start figuring out more mechanics in the game, or you want to practice, I don't know, something like sending the ball to the wall and following it up and maybe jumping on the ceiling and trying to go for a ceiling shot. I mean, it's just crazy stuff in this game, you know what I mean? You can practice all of that here in this magical world called free play. So get used to this place, stay here, stay safe out there. And I appreciate you guys watching this video. I wish you the best of luck. If you have any more questions that I can help answer, feel free to throw them in the comments. I've been Puffle. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.